Shiny object syndrome. It's real.
This is your first day in real estate, and I am your real estate sales trainer and coach, James Festini. And this is the program that's going to teach you how to sell more real estate in less time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's going to be a quick video because I got to go out and door knock, which I do live on YouTube, so join me there. If the signal's bad, then I go to Facebook. If the signal's really bad, then I go to Periscope. Just make sure, if you want to see a prospect, find me, okay? Fair enough. Thank you. Shiny object syndrome. What is it? I just had a lady recently who just came in off of Facebook. I'll say her first name, Sarah. I'm doing this for you, Sarah. She said, we were talking about her doing my one-on-one coaching, which I have room for, I think, one more, maybe two more people, and then that's it. My schedule is too full. And I offered her an offer she can't refuse, and she said, it's not even your fee that's the main issue. I've got a business that I can't just slap on more. I just did so-and-so's boot camp, and I have to pay that off. I'm a new agent, and I'm sinking in the shiny object syndrome. And I'm so freaking overwhelmed. I just need to calm down and master what I've already learned before I take on new stuff. I feel like a chicken without its head cut, with its head cut off. So, shiny object syndrome is real. I know it. I felt it. I suffered through it for 20 years. I'm now in 25 years in this industry, and I can tell you one thing. I figured out how to avoid that shiny object syndrome. There's nothing more important than lead generation. Boom, that's it. There's nothing more important than lead generation. So if that shiny object is not going to directly generate leads for you, cut it off. End of story. Things like BombBomb, Contactually, Facebook advertising in a gray space, website design. Don't even get me started on that. Websites are completely useless, I'm telling you. You could literally get a URL and redirect it to your Facebook business page. Done, okay? You don't need them anymore. My website, I do a lot of business. You want to see how my analytics land up? Forget it. Shiny object syndrome. What else could there be out there? Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, online lead generation. All of those things with enough money work. You see, to get business to your website, you got to spend money on generating traffic to your website. Just because you have a website doesn't mean anything. You could fly the New Year's blimp over the top of your town with your website, and it still wouldn't generate traffic. Just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I speak from experience. I'm not making this stuff up as I go along. Trust me on this. There's only one thing important. Only one thing counts in this life. And it's not to get them to sign on the line which is dotted. That's step 2. You got to find them who signs on the line which is dotted, which means lead generation. There's only one thing you need more than anything, and that is a method for lead generation that doesn't break you. That's Sarah's problem. She's spending all this money on things that are going to break the bank because you got all of these gurus teaching you spend money on this, spend money on that, do farming, do mailers, spend money on internet, spend on Google AdWords, Facebook advertising. Ooh, it's all the rage. I do Facebook advertising. I'm gonna show you. You know what? I'm gonna text my wife after this. I'm gonna say, drop $500 in my Facebook ad. See what happens. I need to get people to shut the hell up about it. Because I've got the best technology. Just trust me. I know landing pages. I know Facebook advertising. I just need to dump money into it. I pump money into it. The results should come. I'm going to throw $500 at it, see what happens. And I'll tell you what happens. Screw you at yahoo.com is going to come in and say, I'm looking for a free market analysis. Oh, I didn't realize you wanted me to sell my house. I thought it was just freebies, right? Forget about it. Listen. Only one thing counts, and that's lead generation. Get names into a funnel and work that funnel aggressively, consistently. Persistence with courtesy, right? If you feeling me here? I know a lot of people watch my videos and are like, James, this lead generation. Why can't I just use my Facebook? I got 20 sales last year from Facebook. Really? Congratulations. Can you do it again? You get this how like rookie shooting star thing that happens where everybody goes out and tells the whole world, and they got this energy and the law of attraction, all that culminates into a successful year. But do it again. And guess what? If you can pull off 20 transactions from your whatever other thing besides prospecting, good. Now, see if you can do 40. Can you do 40? I doubt it. There's a diminishing return on working your sphere of influence and past clients. There's only so much you can punish them with your propaganda before they're like, dude, come on, man, don't make me unfriend you. I don't want to sell my house. I don't know anyone. I know that your greatest compliment you can receive is a referral, and if you know of anyone, blah, blah, blah. Listen, if that's the case, if you can generate that kind of business over the course of the year, why not generate it in January and take the year off? Please. Oh, I love people. Fine. Do all your business in January, work like a mofo, and then take the rest of the year to do pro bono work. I'll work for free. Come on now. Listen. Lead generation is your only focus right now, Sarah. Getting the tools in place to generate leads is all you need. Step 1, get a database. Step 2, scrub to the do not call list. Step 3, call it. Step 4, knock it. Enter them into a database. Step 5, they're already into a database, fine. Manipulate that data so that you have a specific follow-up plan of action, whether it be by letters or by mail. Don't effing blanket a city with propaganda if they're not thinking of selling. Why won't you generate a database of 100 people? Hey, what do you mean 100? 100 people? How do I get that? Link below. Beast Mode Lead Gen Prospecting Challenge. 100 leads in 100 days guaranteed, provided you do the work. Hey, I got a diet right now that I guarantee you will lose 20 pounds a month. Guarantee you. Don't believe me? Look at my video 60 days ago and see my face. I have a diet. I know of a diet plan. You interested? DM me. It costs you $10 for all the weight you want to lose. But you're gonna have to starve. You're gonna have to survive on electrolytes. Do you want to do that? Can you handle being on an electrolyte diet where you don't eat anything for X amount of days? It's hard. Even me with those results, I dropped 25 pounds in like 45 days. Boom. And then what? I got complacent. It's hard. I know now how to do it. I probably got another 30 pounds to go before I'm happy place. But do I want to do it? That's the thing. Do you want to do it? Everybody looks for this shiny object because they want to do anything they can not to. Liposuction, fen, cocaine. Everybody wants it faster and they want it now. You're not willing to put in the time, and there's only one thing. Oh my God, please. What do I get out of this? You're $100 after PayPal, $96. Really? I just spent $96 filling my tank. You're filling up my gas tank, and I'm giving you $100,000 minimum product by saying one-on-one coaching people. Take it to the next level. I understand that you got no money. I understand. I know what it's like to have more month at the end of the money, people. I know that feeling so well. I know that feeling because probably once a year I get that in this industry, man, it's a roller coaster. Right now, I had like a $60,000, $70,000 December. I'm living large the last 6 or 7 days of January. I got everything I need, man. I got everything I need. But come March, April, I'm just gonna be like, But if I do the work, if I continue to prospect and I continue to generate leads and I continue to prospect and generate leads, generate a database, create a database that will feed me qualified leads for the minimum. The shiny object syndrome is the silver bullet. The silver bullet is the shiny. I've got the silver bullet. Now all you got to do is load it in the gun, stick it in your mouth, and blow your freaking head off and be reborn into a philosophy that absolutely positively works. You've got to forget everything you know. You've got to forget everything that you've invested in the past and have faith that all you need to do is one thing. It's tough when I get agents who want to do one-on-one who've been in the business a long time because they're like, Oh, but I got business from this way. I'm like, okay, great. Continue to get business from that platform. Please do everything you can to get business from that platform. And if it results 10, if it results 20, then continue that platform. But if you're coming to me, it's because you want to learn how to prospect. And that platform you were using was some sort of passive method. Do that passive method between the hours of 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Rock that thing. Work it. Set it on autopilot. And now work. James, I lost 10 pounds on Jenny Craig. Great. The pounds are gone. Now what? Well, I'm plateaued. Now you come to me. You know what, James? I got coaching from you know who. The number 1, the number 2, or the most popular guy on Facebook, or whatever you got going on. Now what? You can generate, I told you before, every method works to a certain degree, but what is the one that is still stood the test of time? It's undeniable. People come in and go to the business and they do this, the Craigslist, the Facebook ads, the whatever they're using, right? It works. But there's a threshold, there's a terminal velocity that happens, and then it's over. Then you have nothing, like, right? So if it gets you to 50 deals, whatever you're doing gets you to 50 deals, do it. Now let's take you from 50 to 100, doing something else. Because I have a feeling what you were doing before, if it was a passive method, could probably have been done 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., 8 p.m. to 9 a.m., right? Telephone prospecting is limited by 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. in my opinion. So what are you doing in those hours? What are you doing to squeeze every drop of daylight into this lead generation philosophy that the Festini formula just so intensely pushes on you? And it's not that hard. You guys think I'm like a hard ass or like I'm so like tough because that's a beast mode. Man, I'm a pussycat. I've said it before and I say it again. I work this hard to acquire the low-hanging fruit. Here's how it is. Expires for sub-owners, low-hanging fruit, shiny object, right? That low-hanging fruit is being attacked by a bunch of crazy wild pack of hyenas in a field crowded with extremely hungry agents who have been brainwashed to think that's low-hanging fruit. Where I'm on the acre, the estate next to you, and I'm planting seeds, watering, and planting seeds, watering. A tree dies, planting seeds, watering. A tree dies, planting seeds. And I have this massive orchard of potential leads. I have a massive database of people who are thinking of selling, and I have this massive orchard, and guess what? I look back across the landscape, I'm like, there's a fruit. I walk up there and I grab it. No one can touch it because no one, maybe there's 1 or 2 hyenas there, but they're like, I don't even know. I'm gonna go ahead and try on Facebook. Let me send you a bomb video and say, hi, I was just wondering if you're ready. When James says, he's like, hey, I was just calling to see if you're ready, right? Passive versus active. You go out and you get it. Doesn't mean you choke people out. Doesn't mean you hold them at gunpoint. It means you have enough fruits in the orchard that you don't have to. So I'm willing to work so hard. If someone came into Facebook, they're like, man, that seems like an awful lot of work to generate 2 leads. Show me one system on the planet that you can generate 3 to 5 bona fide listing leads a day for less than $500. Because when I talk about like 2 Mojos and then the technology for cell phones, I mean, we're talking really cheap. Shiny silver bullet, we're looking for the cheap stuff, right? We want to buy a Rolex, but we want to pay knockoff prices. We want to buy a silver bullet, but we want to pay for iron, right? We want to pay for like, we want it to be the price of plastic, but we want silver. Does this make sense? You want to have it, and you want it cheap enough because you're going to go belly up very soon if you continue to chase all of these magical solutions. So what is that? What do you have? You either have time or money. If you got money, then go for it. Go spend money on internet leads. Sit back, eat bonbons on the beach, write your little vlog, put your little YouTube videos out there, and sing and dance and play the puppet, and go out and do the networking and drink wine and do the pop buys and whatever it is that you're doing. Volunteer at the school. All of those things work, but they cost money because you need money and time. So what else do you have? If you don't have money, you got time. Now, where is my time spent? Even when I have money, where do I spend my time? I'm not a smart guy and I'm not a dumb guy. I know what is my best use of my time. My best use of time is not sitting behind a computer Googling the shiny object. I know it. 25 years I think is fine now. I mean, I've been doing this from day one. I've been doing it. That's why I continue to be successful. 40 sides a year consistently over and over. That's why I started over in a brand new territory. And I've got business coming from that territory from a year and a half ago. Now I'm making waves. I'm closing deals. I'm telling you, that paycheck last week is a living proof that it's happening. This escrow right now is living proof that it's happening. I've closed enough to say I'm doing it. James, how you doing it, man? Because that's what you want. You want me to say, buy this silver bullet, people. It's $1,000 and it'll guarantee all you have to do is lay in your pajamas and people say, where do I sign? No, man. No, woman. No, Sarah. I know there's a lot of shiny objects. I just want you to find the one that works, the silver bullet. If you could just stop everything you're doing and spend one moment with someone who's got proof that it works. For example, this diet, the snake diet. It works. I'm living proof. The people inside of that group is living proof that it works. It's hard. It's hard. I love coffee. I love food. How do you think I got so big? But if you stick to it, if you're not a pussy about it, you get results. If you're not a pussy about getting up and knocking on the doors and picking up the phones and using one simple script, because everybody, they're like, well, I'm scared they're going to hang up on me, or I'm afraid I don't know who to talk to. What if that, I understand. But that's why I give you the scripts. I give you the scripts. Here's what I'm going to say. If you go to my website, jamesfestini.com/training, no www, go to that site. And on the right-hand side, you'll see subscribe. Subscribe to that database, and I'm going to email you my scripts. Yeah, I'll email you my scripts. So that now you have nothing, you have no worries, because my script is so simple. Everyone who finally discovers what I'm doing, they're like, that's it? I'm like, yeah. Well, they're going to say no. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Like, what if I told you they're going to say no, and they're not going to kill you doing it? Now all of a sudden you're like, well, I guess I can do that. If I know they're going to say no, I could do that. But what if they say yes? Now we got ourselves a problem, a big problem. We got a lead. But they're not going to say yes. They're going to say no in a variation, a very small but distinct variation of that no that leads you to the next question is in my script. And that is, they say no, or maybe that says no. No means maybe in some way in their tone of voice. You think maybe later down the road, well, and all of a sudden, boom, you got a lead. Except that you're going to hear 100 no's, and on the 101st, you're going to get a maybe. And then what, right? Except that with a snake diet, you're not going to eat. That's it. Just you're not going to eat. It's a formula. No salt, Himalayan pink salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a couple drops of lemon. That's it. Water. That's it. So you don't eat. Except you're not going to eat, and you're going to lose weight. You're not going to black out. Now, full disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I'm just living proof that the snake diet works. And I'm living proof that the real estate sales training and coaching that I provide to you using the fully validated Festini formula, because as I live and breathe, I am providing this information in the streets. In the next 20 or 30 minutes, I'm going to be on that device, live door knocking, showing you. And when you see me hit the mute button, it's because I'm generating a lead at the door and I'm getting that vital information. And as soon as I hit unmute, you're going to see me like panting and breathing heavy, like, oh my God, faster! Faster. The shiny object syndrome is about speed. You're looking to acquire speed in your results. You want money now, Sarah. You need money. Your problem is you need money. You don't have the money, then let's go out and find you. Let's go out and find you some leads super cheap. What's the cheapest lead you can get? You got a stack of business cards? Game over. That's all you need. Stack of business cards. And my script, which I gave you for free. Hello. Okay, so your business cards and James Festini's script, and that's all you need. That's the funny thing about that snake diet too. The poor guy, he's got $1 million idea. The Facebook group's growing huge, but he's got no product. Everything he offers in that snake diet, you can pick up at Stater Brothers, and he tells you, no salt. No, not no salt. The product's no salt. I think sodium something. Sodium potassium. Anyhow, I got it. No salt. salt, Himalayan pink salt, and little cayenne pepper if you want it, a little bit of lemon if you want it, mother's apple cider vinegar. But again, he gives you the formula. It costs you 10, 15 bucks, and you can lose all the weight you want with it. That's what I just did to you. Here it is, dummy. All you need is a stack of business cards and my script. Go hit the streets. Put on your big girl pants, put on your big boy shoes, and go hit the streets. Exercise benefits. You're getting leads. And then as soon as you're too tired to knock on another door, you sit down, you pick up the phone and call. If you don't have that set up, that's a little more complicated, you see. You gotta have a database, you gotta go to the do not call list, you gotta make sure your formula, you gotta have them follow up and blah, blah, blah. But I guarantee you, if you go out and knock on every door that you can possibly withstand in your physical capability this week, just get out and knock. Like right now, when you hit stop, if you're anywhere on planet Earth, hello, grab a pinch of your business cards. You got 100, grab a pinch, stuff them in your pocket, and walk down that street. Well, James, I don't know what, blah, blah, blah. Hey, the last listing you sold, start there. Just knock on that door. Well, I just sold him a house. Hi, it's me. I just always, how you guys doing? Great thing. Hey, you guys thinking of selling by any chance? Oh, James, we just moved in. I know. I just, no door left behind. Have a nice day. Happy New Year. Bye. And then go to the next door. Hi, my name is Adrian with the company. I was just calling to see if you had any interest in, just want to know if you had any interest in selling your house. No, weren't you the guy who sold the house next door? Yeah, that's my, what do you think? Oh, okay, great. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Go to the next door. Hi, my name is Adrian with the company. I was just wondering if you were thinking of selling your house. No, not right now. Oh, you think maybe later down the road you'd reconsider? Well, you know, we had thought about it. Well, you know what? I'm the guy who sold the house 2 doors down. I didn't represent the seller, but I brought in the buyer. Lovely people, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. I'm curious. Do you have any idea what it's worth? Well, you know, yeah, I'd love to send you out information as far as what the values are doing, and maybe later down the road we can keep in touch if that's all right. What's your email? Look down. Wait. Oh, my email's da-da-da. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm not going to spam you or anything, but I definitely want to send you information. You have any idea where you're going to? Well, you know, we're going to Arizona. Okay, great. So you got like a deadline? You guys thinking maybe summer? Well, summer. Oh, wow, summer. Okay, that's right around the corner. Any chance I could come back out and take a look at the place? I'll put together that information and just deliver it. Well, my wife's not really interested right now. It's a little premature. Okay, no problem. Oh, what's your number, by the way? Okay, thanks, man. Like I said, I'm not going to bother you with anything, but when the time comes, please call me. I mean, I did a good job for them. Ask them. I'll do a great job for you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Next door. Do you see the simplicity? It is so stupid. So stupid easy. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you want to do is going to follow the link below. 100 bucks. Just spend $100 on my formula. The Beast Mode Lead Gen Prospecting Challenge. At the bottom there, obviously I'm already giving you the scripts, so that's already included. But for $100 for 100 days, 100 leads, guaranteed. Guaranteed risk if you do the work. So now what do? We go into the system, we join the Beast Mode Lead Gen Prospecting Challenge. Step 2, you watch my Door Knock Mastery course. Hello, I've got a Door Knock Mastery course that teaches you everything you just saw. You learn it. Stupid simple. The CRM course, by the way, I did a 5-hour CRM mastery course in like step 1 of getting your database in order. A 5-hour video on Monday, January 1st. It's still sitting there. So for 100 bucks, you're going to get 5 hours. I don't know why I haven't taken it down and making a product. So if it's not there anymore, it's because it's valuable, far more valuable. I want to, like, my intention was to like pull it and make a $500 program out of that 5 hours. Because it is literally, when you hire me as one-on-one, that's the first 5 hours is getting your stuff in order. Because as soon as you follow my formula, you're going to start generating leads. And it's going to be of the utmost importance that you know what to do next. If you don't have the formula, if it's not like there, you're not going to do it. But it's simple. Lead gen, follow up, sell, lead gen, follow up, sell, lead gen, follow up, sale. That's it. And then once and this isn't a forever thing, 2, 3, 5 years we do this. And then once you have such a big database of successful sales, then yeah, past client, sphere of influence, you're the #1 agent in town, everybody knows you, come list me, it happens. But if you're starting out and you got 0, what do you got to lose? You just spent how much on your license? Now what? You just spent so much on ding dong realty training, real estate training. Your office manager signed you up for some, dipshit, the father, the son, or the holy Irishman, or the Fast and Furious dude. Forget about it. The Beast Mode Lead Gen Prospecting Challenge, That's a start. From there, it's like, okay, I'm still confused. It's like, really? Because you're kind of complicating it. What are you, some sort of engineer? It's not rocket science. Just trust Festini. You trust me, I give back to you. It's a give $100, $100 for the best possible thing you could do for your future. Get a little crash course in what to do and go do it. Don't believe me? About to go on there. See you on the flip side. Follow the link below if you want my scripts. I'll put the link below for you to log in, sign up, to my mailing list. You got to sign up for my mailing list. I don't even really send you anything but the scripts. But once I start seeing people on that mailing list, I will for sure give you the scripts. Gosh, what a nice guy. Get back to work.